All right, we're getting paint on the bottom side of the cylinders here on the fin side. So typically what I do with these is clean them really good, get any oil, road tar, whatever off the cylinders, and then wash them religiously inside and out, soap and water. Then hit them with lacquer toner 3 or 4 times, blow them off with compressed air, tape them, and then heat them up before I start painting. When I say heat them up, I set them out in the sun for a little while with the can of paint. So you get the paint temperature the same as the ambient temperature or whatever the cylinders are, preferably on a warmer day with low humidity is kind of the key if you want the paint to last on the cylinders and heads. And I'm just using a high temp satin black on these. You could use high temp flat black, high temp matte black, wrinkle black, texture black, yellow, pink, whatever, orange, whatever you could do. It's an enamel is what you're using. And once you're done painting them, you got all your coats on there. You've sprayed. You let it dry between each coat. Do 2, 3, 4 coats, whatever, and let it dry. And then you're going to heat it with a heat gun or stick them in the oven for about an hour. Not extremely hot. You can do about 250 degrees, 200 degrees in that range for about an hour to really bake the paint on. It's not quite as tough as powder coating, but it's still pretty tough if you want it to last. And let's do another coat on this one here. I'm just using a 2x4 to set it on because this thing still has the studs in the head, and it's just easier to flip the cylinder around when you're doing it without touching it. You're not trying to put it on really thick, just light coats each time. And that's about it. So a lot of, like I said, usually do 4 coats. And each coat's fairly light. And you're going to look down and make sure you're getting coverage